So today I'm gonna be sewing. I've already sewed a few things, tailored them kind of to make me fit better. A lot of it is like my husband's clothes. Some of it was my clothes that I would just wear really baggy and I would wear with a belt, but it was ridiculously big either way. So I kind of thought it would just be a fun waste of time to sew it myself. I could probably ask my grandmas to do it for me. They're better at it than I am, for sure, but it's like a good way to keep busy, I guess. So I saw the news kind of a little about the sanctions with Israel. I couldn't stand to finish watching it. I just started it. Yeah, if you're not on the side of people defending themselves, and I don't mean Israel, because I mean, we all know who the occupier is. Occupiers can't use defense as an excuse to continue harassing people in their own land and little by little pushing them out and etc. etc. So if you're not on the side of Iran, if you're not on the side of Hezbollah and Hamas and the Houthis, I'm pretty sure you're on the wrong side of history. And I know that there's like there's like people that are hyper religious. They're always kind of a menace to society. They're always kind of a danger to society, depending how radically religious they are. But I do think de-escalation is something that people should want, and making friends, basically making stronger ties between different countries, like better relations, that should be your goal. But you should also understand that your friend's enemy might have a reason to hate your friend. Because, I mean, just look at what your friend is doing. Your friend is not being a good person. So what would you do to stop your friend? What measures could you do to keep your friend from being more of a shitty person, or from like ruining their future? They're gonna hate you for doing something that they're gonna take as an attack. They're gonna take as a betrayal. But you need to realize you're doing it for their own good. 'Cause you don't want them going through whatever that bad action is and getting stuck in it. You don't want them to think that that's all there is, because there's always a way around it. There's always more. There's always better. So, I don't know. I'll finish watching it later so I can talk about it more. But yeah, that shit is wild. And actually, you guys should watch this movie by Pedro Infante, and I can't remember the other guy's name. He's also a pretty famous Mexican actor. It's called A Toda Máquina. 'Cause sometimes you and your friend, yeah, just you and your friend. A Toda Máquina. I wish I could tell you right now what it's about, but it would take away from you watching it yourself and taking something from it. I hope that if you speak another language and aren't familiar with English, I hope you can get someone to translate it for you. It's a black and white movie, and I don't know. I just think it explains things that I can't explain in an easier way than I ever would. Because the universe is a creative machine, I believe. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I still think it is. Like, there's too many outcomes to anything. There's, like, it's not just as black and white as you make it seem. It's not that simple. It's really not. So, I think perspective is important. And sometimes people are they get into this, like, they get tunnel vision. Just like that's all they see. The one path is all they see. And I get it. You're probably stuck in a way that I can't help you because it's bigger than me, right? It's bigger than me. But also, I think that you should take in mind that you have free will. Isn't that what God said or something? Isn't that what he gave us? Like, I think that's a gift, depending how you use it. I like how the vape that I took away from my mom, because I was all desperate. I was like, Mom, can I use your vape? And she just kind of let me keep it. It matches my sewing kit. You want to see my sewing kit, actually? It's really cute. I've been using it. I used it a lot yesterday. And the other day that I was here. I don't remember when, but I was like sewing. I like this little thingy to hold my little... I usually don't like this color, actually. But that's the only color that they had the sewing kit in. And actually, I feel like it's still it looks good. When I was young, I had gray hair at some point, and I wanted to cut it short and dye it this color, like mint green, like Bulma, because I wanted to cosplay Bulma. And I hadn't even really fully watched Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. I just wanted it just because, I don't know, it looks cool. It's a cool color. But, where was I? We were talking shit about someone. Oh yeah, idiots. We were talking shit about idiots. Like, there are powers bigger than me, bigger than you. Let's say asteroids. You're meaningless. You're meaningless. So, I don't know. If an asteroid came to Earth tomorrow, do you think you would be going about your life the same way? I don't know. I don't think you would. I think you would literally have this complete 180 on how you'd want to spend your last hours, because the way you be spending them right now, counterproductive, idiotic, maybe not idiotic, I don't know. I just feel like you're being a man. Stop being a man. It's so gross. The behavior is fucking gross. Men's behavior, gross. I don't know. I wanted to sew this, but I don't think I will, because I have to cut off all these little things, and I don't want to. Actually, it looks pretty cute. I might just leave it loose like that, because sometimes I like wearing coats. I feel like this could be like a winter skirt, because it looks very wintry, and it's also very long. I feel like I'll just wear this skirt with a coat and you won't be able to see how it fits me big. And then when I lose weight again, I guess that's when I'll tailor it. And I don't really cut off the material. I just you know, like make a little pincita. They're called pincitas in Spanish. I don't know how to say it in English. I make le hago pincitas, and it just, the material is still there. So if I gain weight, I just cut it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it as is. And I actually really like the material. I thrifted this years ago. Like years ago. I was still in high school, and it didn't even fit me in high school. It fit me way too big, but I was like, I'm gonna learn how to sew someday. I'm gonna learn how to sew. And here I am, years later. 2016, I graduated high school. So years later, here I am. Not sewing this, but I sewed my pants, and it's okay if they're ugly. Which actually, the first pincitas that I made, those were ugly. They weren't coming out right. And then, depending on the material, it kind of got hard and ugly. So some of them were pretty nice and tidy, and some of them were ugly, depending on the material. But I'm like a newbie, so I should be excused. I brought this soul skirt with the intention of sewing it, and now I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it as is. Just look at the material, it's so pretty. It does give me like winter vibes. I don't know. I did my nails yesterday. But yeah, look at my sewing kit. I love my sewing kit. I didn't even use it for a fat minute when I first got it. I mean, I would use it minimally. And now I'm like using it quite a bit. Yeah, I plan to keep on using it. So look at all my stickers. First, I'm gonna show you my stickers. And I have more stickers that I brought because I actually thought about it and I was like, this actually broke while I was moving. But I tried fixing it and somehow this fell off. I thought it looked like a spider web. I even like put little bats and stuff because I was like, that looks like Halloween. So I think I'm gonna like try and figure out a way to maybe like put paper and like trace it out and then make something like on what is it called? Make a little mold out of like this. What is it called? Silicone? I don't know. The glue gun silicone. I think it's silicone. Okay, well anyways, make a little mold and then put resin and then make the little missing piece that's missing here. I don't know if like gold or I think gold would work well. Yeah, because of gold. Go Google it. Google that thing. Google all things. So yeah, look at my stickies. I like these because they have glitter and you can feel the like glitter on it. And popcorn and donuts and pineapples. Dude, I fucking love pineapples. And I never knew until way later that pineapples upside down means you're a swinger. And I proudly would wear this like one pineapple shirt because I loved it. And I have like pineapple decor. I bought this pineapple welcome mat when I lived in California. And then someone turned it upside down one day. And that's when like someone told me, yeah, pineapples upside down mean you're a swinger. I'm like, what? I wouldn't have known. So here's like one of my favorite sides. As you can see why. Pineapple. I literally really do love pineapples. And I think I'm gonna put clear tape over it because some of those were tattoos and they're starting to get scratched. So I'm gonna try to see if I can like fix it with a little bit of acrylic And then it's gonna look like shit. I know it's not gonna match because it's not the same. Yeah, it's not the same. But just put it over it. Just look at how cute this is. So I have space for a big sticker here. I need to put, this is starting to come off, so I definitely need to put clear tape over this. And some of these, this is so pretty. I wanted to put my Flaming Hot Cheeto bitch, well, it's technically my sister's, but I wanted to put that on here. The Flaming Hot Cheeto bitch. I really like this corner. I like it a lot. Pizza, the essentials. Excuse me, a little, whatever. But yeah, this one says, "You're a fine apple and stay fresh." I like how this one says Glee, and it's actually, you know, one of those that like protrudes. It's, yeah, I don't know if you could see it. It's one of those stickers that has, you see it? You see it? And it's like, it says Glee, and then there's like a dancing skeleton. Fucking felt. I'm like a rose with weed. Yeah, so I love this sewing kit a lot. But that doesn't make me a trad wife. Fuck no. Bitch, I'll beat you up. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know. I mean, depends. Depends how mad you make me. Depends if you understand don't touch me. Like, don't touch me. If I'm saying don't touch me, don't touch me. I thought that would be like pretty self-explanatory, no? Don't touch me? No? No means no? But some people don't understand what no means. You can tell them, don't do that. No, it's not good. You're not doing the right thing. And they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go drink about it. I'm gonna go get shit-faced about it. Look at my cat. Look at my cat. Those are my backpacks and some of the pants that I was fixing. Look at him, look at him. He's so cute. His name is Freeway. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, I do, but I don't. Right now I really wish I had some more pants that I could fix because I wanted to do something with my hands while I was on camera. And now I'm like, what do I even talk about? Because I forgot where this... Oh my god, okay. Actually, I know what to talk about. If I can find it. I'm always talking about this book. It's all ugly now because I had my books outside and they got water damage. I was like, it really sucks. Because I like to keep my memories. I think people should take care of anything that they're given or they buy. Like, try to take care of it. Don't just like wipe your ass with it and get another one. Like, collect your shit. And if you have too much shit, the shit that sparks the least joy, give it to your friends. Or something that is really meaningful that does spark joy, give it to your friend. If you think that your friend will take care of it, if you think that it suits your friend, if you think that it's like a good message for your friend. Like, let's say they have insecurity issues. I remember when I was in high school, I bought my best friend, this like jewelry box that had a mirror inside, and it was like a bunch of mirror design things on the outside, like a bunch of broken mirror just put together. she had like insecurity issues, as one does in high school, as every teenage girl does. But I felt like men didn't treat her right. I felt like I felt like she looked down on herself and like was didn't find like any self. I'm pretty sure she had self-love. It was just like sometimes it drags you down when men at a young age, like it really drags you down when you like a man and you see him looking the other way. So I gave her that thing with a mirror, that jewelry box with a mirror, and inside it I printed this paper because we had a printer then. I printed it, and with like clear tape I put it on the top of the box, like the box closes, right? I put it on this, on the, the inner part right there, so when she opened it she could like see the little message, and there was like a mirror inside and everything. And I don't remember the exact words, but I remember telling her that basically words of encouragement. And it wasn't an expensive gift. I think the jewelry box probably costed me like $7 or $8. And I don't think the jewelry box with the mirrors was supposed to be like, that wasn't the message. The message was the writing, and the jewelry box was a symbol. And it's just like, your outside is a crusty, dusty mirror that mirrors crusty, dusty actions. So whatever you tell me was like some crusty, dusty dude making you feel a certain way, being ugly to you, and you let it out to me, right? It surfaces. But what's on the inside of the jewelry box is all this goodness, all these little earrings and rings and bracelets and good things. So I think, okay, one of the pages I wanted to talk about was page 136, if I could find it. 136. And I actually wanted to make a Tumblr post about this. Yeah, it's right here. This is ugly because this 136, this 136, this made me feel ugly because it brought so many feelings that I've had since like high school. Like, not feelings, but things that I would see, that I would feel like men have, like men do. And it brings out like that disgust. Like, why? Cause I don't know, like I could have someone really fucking cute in front of me, but if I'm into you, I can't even enjoy it because I'm into you. And I feel like my husband didn't have that. Like, he would be into me, just enough because I was there, like good enough, right? But it wasn't like if there was someone hot, he would turn the other way, or like he didn't have that, like that wall that gets built when you like someone, and it's just like, I'm keeping this inside and everything else is on the outside. Like, no, it was like his walls were wide open to everything and anything. Yeah, my arm is crooked. Okay. So, what it says is, when in fact, right here, 136. When in fact his wife speaks his primary love language and his emotional love tank is full, and he speaks her primary love language and her emotional tank is full, the sexual aspect of their relationship will take care of itself. Most sexual problems in marriage have little to do with physical technique, but everything to do with meeting emotional needs. This is where it comes. After further conversation and reflection, Bob said, I think you're right. Words of affirmation is definitely my primary love language. When she has been cutting and critical of me verbally, I tend to withdraw from her sexually, and fantasize about other women. But when she tells me how much she appreciates me and admires me, my natural sex desires are turned toward her. Bob had made a significant discovery in our brief conversation. And that to me is like, I'm a kid in high school, and I can see that I can be as kind, as patient. I can give him the leniency to be friends with his ex. And that wall, he didn't build it. Like, it was just like, hey, come in, everyone, you can mentally fuck me. Like, in my head, we be fucking. And I'm just like, when I was really in love, even movie stars with like sexual scenes, they might be good looking. It was like very impersonal, because it's impersonal. And I don't think men, obviously because of biology and all this bullshit, like, I can do the same. I can, if that's the way you want it. But that means that you don't mean that much to me. And I feel like, in general, men really do not value what women do. Like, truly? No, not really. So yeah, I'm gonna read that one again. That one little words of affirmation is definitely my primary love language. When she has been cutting and critical of me verbally, I tend to withdraw from her sexually and fantasize about other women. Ew. I didn't even have to be mean for men to have that in them. It's just like, and I don't think it's just biology that men do that. It's because you're mentally sick. You're thick. You're imbalanced. All you're thinking about is like that's where all your energy is. And there's many more energies. Another chapter that I wanted to talk about. It's not a chapter. It's page 115. If I can find it. 117, 115. Here we go. Okay. Physical touch. I really like this page a lot because one of my love languages is physical touch. So I guess now you can understand why I am the way I am. One of them. That's one of them. Because you can have a primary love language and, like a second lesser one. And maybe some people like being loved in all of them. I don't know. Like, I don't know how greedy you are in love. But, yeah. Greed in love is not a bad thing. I mean, I don't know. It depends. Like, is it just greed with, like, one person? You just want their attention all the time. All the time. I don't think that's that bad. It does mean you have issues. You gotta sort yourself out. But, so stop telling me to go to therapy, because I got therapy right here. I got therapy right here. And I got therapy right here. Just like, based off of what I've learned before, I don't know. I just feel like I can come up with conclusions to other things. Like, based on, like, what I managed to, like, see again. Like, I don't know. What I observe in other people. The other day I was watching my mom do stuff and I was just like observing her and I was thinking very deeply about just everything. What she was watching, what she was thinking, what she was learning from it, how she might be processing it, what she might be thinking about the other person. And I think that's normal, right? You can like look at other people and study them. But I just feel like, do not tell me to get therapy when I'm like here studying myself and studying others. Like, I know what triggers me. I know what I am, why I am. I know what I know. Like I've been learning. So I don't know why some people are just like so adamant on go to therapy. Send me better health shit again. Send me therapy shit again. And I swear I'm throwing a tantrum. Cause like you're telling me to get therapy while there's idiots running around doing the being on the wrong side of history. You're on the wrong side of history. I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing, but you're doing nothing for nothing. And like I feel like it's not registering with like some people. Anyways, fuck them. They're idiots. I'm gonna continue with page 115. Okay. It starts right here. I'm just gonna read the whole thing actually. Why not? We have time. We have long known that physical touch is a way of communicating emotional love. Numerous research projects in the area of child development have made the conclusion. Babies who are held, hugged, and kissed develop a healthier emotional life. On to that experiment where they didn't neglect the babies, but they really they didn't give them any affection. They wouldn't hold them. They just had them, just fed them and changed their diapers. Like they did not receive any affection, no nurturing. Yeah, onto that experiment where they all died. Might I add, they died. Okay, babies who are held, hugged, and kissed develop a healthier emotional life than those who are left for long periods of time without physical contact. The importance of touching children is not a modern idea. In the first century, the Hebrews living in Palestine, recognizing Jesus as a great teacher, brought their children to him to have him touch them. If you ever see babies, just go touch their feet. Just go touch their feet because they're so cute. You may remember that Jesus' disciples rebuked those. Is it rebuked or rebuked? I've never heard that word, so I don't know. Rebuked those parents, thinking that Jesus was too busy for such frivolous activity. You may remember that Jesus' disciples rebuked those parents, thinking that Jesus was too busy for such frivolous activity. But the scriptures say that Jesus was indignant with the disciples and said, "Let the children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to such as these. I tell you the truth. Anyone who will not receive the kingdom of God like a little child will never enter it." And he took the children in his arms, put his hands on them, and blessed them. Wise parents in any culture are touching parents. Physical touch is a powerful vehicle for communicating. It says marital love, but I'm gonna say physical touch is a powerful vehicle for communicating love. Yeah, so make sure you give your uncles and aunties a kiss when you see them. Like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I really like that. Hebrews living in Palestine. Go touch some baby's feet. Go to Palestine and go touch some baby's feet and see if you still want to do what you've been doing. And you can't see their parents. You can't see the enemy. You can only look at the baby, because the baby knows no evil. It doesn't know the pattern that you have in your area. It doesn't know your history of why you hate each other, why you can't work with each other, why you can't de-escalate. They don't know that. They're innocent. So don't look at their parents. Just go touch the baby. Ask them if you can hold the baby. I'm like saying these things as if you actually would, but you're so stuck. You're so stuck in your own mess, the mess of your own making. You're so stuck. It's like really gross to just watch and like think. And I'd love to be like, well, I'll just think about something else. It creeps in there, and you can't tell me to go medicate myself. You can't tell me to go get therapy and talk about it, cause bitch, I'm talking about it. I'm telling you what the issues are. Yeah. So I'm pretty pissed off at a lot of people. Oh yeah, and John Fetterman. Fuck you, bitch. You're like literally Candace Owens. You're the flipped version. You're like actually in government doing shit. And she's like doing cooler shit. I used to hate Candace Owens. I'm so sorry, Candace. But, I mean, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. But sometimes you have to tell your friend that they're being idiots. That you're on the wrong side of history right the fuck now. I'm telling you. And I can't tell you how to be on the right side of history. I can't be the one that, oh, I did this because I thought about it, what she said, and I thought about it this way, so I'm gonna do it this way. Bitch, like, oh my fucking, hold your horses. Like, I'm just trying to give you fucking perspective. But also, if you're gonna take what I give you and then go use it for like a bad reason, like, you're just taking what I said and running with it. Like, you fucking prove my point. Like, bitch, oh my god. Bitch. Anyways, yeah. So this is a good book. It's all water damage, which makes me sad, but it's such a great book. Oh, and since people were like, do therapy, oh my god, I fucking hate when I get the BetterHelp ads. Like, I literally just, I hate them. Here's another book I brought, cause I'm tired of y'all. Go get it. Oh. Okay. I'm doing therapy. Okay? I'm gonna read. I'm gonna study people. And that's my therapy. Because I'm learning from them. From their weird things. The mannerisms that they pick up. What words they choose. What things they choose. Like, what speaks to them. Why it speaks to them. Why the things that speak to them, they choose I don't know, they just choose. I don't think it's that they choose. Saying that they choose would be wrong. Why do they process it that way? Why do they take that out of what I said? Why do they... It's not assess. It's like, sometimes something can be an analogy, right? Well, it can be an analogy, or it can just mean a lot of things. Or it can mean not much. It can be not that fucking deep. And sometimes the things that are not that fucking deep, people take it so deep, so deep. And the things that are the things that are supposed to be deep, people are like, yeah, skip. I'm like, okay. So yeah, this is my sister's. I don't think she ever used it, so I think I'm gonna put it to good use. And I'm gonna show you. I'm doing therapy. I've also been coloring a lot. That's therapy. Cause while I'm coloring, it's therapy. Okay? I'm going to therapy. I'm in therapy, guys. Are you happy? Like, there's things that I can't change about my temper because I can't. Like, I'm gonna get cranky when I'm hungry or sleepy. I can't help it. Like, I'm gonna be extra sensitive. And some days when I have a lot going on in my mind, I'm gonna be very extra sensitive. I can't be told that I'm bipolar because I refuse to think that I'm bipolar. Like, I don't think so. I really don't. But BPD is like actually very interlocked. I don't know. There's like a relationship between getting BPD and being in toxic relationships, sometimes with like narcissists and like trauma. All those things can sometimes cause you symptoms like BPD. And I think it's actually a toxic environment that just brings out the worst in you. And trauma is gonna stay unless you learn how to work through it and get over it, analyze yourself and what triggers you and why, and how to like de-escalate yourself from getting triggered. But I can't de-escalate myself when I'm fucking hungry or sleepy. I'm sorry. Or on my lady days, I can't. It's like, human, is it not? And can you just like imagine this quote that was said about like just dating, right? Sometimes fights start because someone hasn't eaten. And I'm just like, whose soul was so persecuted and so unfed, and the things that were fed to them were toxic environments that created such radical actions, so radical to defend yourself, so radical to defend yourself, defend your house, defend your land. Terrorists, right? But you don't think it's terroristic to cause people that immense stress that they have no say on their own house, in their own house? You can just get kicked out, and so you won't have a place to live in. Your voice doesn't exist, right? And you can pray all you want, and how God is gonna help you, you tell me when you come back. If you come back, if there's an afterlife and you're in heaven, send me some bugs and send me some messages. I don't know, because I don't know what comes after. But I do know that if I'm telling you, I am telling you, what you're doing is just a retarded, you're just going through with emotions. And you are not even romanticizing the mundane. You don't even give yourself the opportunity because you're busy climbing the hill that doesn't need to be climbed. You're there like in denial, like, oh no, oh, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna use it, and I'm a judge because I can judge, because God told me I can judge. Who the fuck said, did God actually even say you could judge? I thought it was quite the opposite, actually. So I don't know. No, I don't know. You're just not giving me the right vibes, okay? That's literally why I say fucking bad vibes. And if you're gonna meet me with bad vibes, you're gonna get them right back, bitch. Like, I don't fucking care. All I can see is reflect, focus, do, reflect, focus, do, reflect, focus, do. Are you sure you want me to get in on this? Cause, what if I come back from this and I wreck you bitches? What if I wreck you bitches? So I don't know. Whatever energy you're giving me, what you think of me, you think I'm crazy? I think you're fucking crazy. You think I'm delusional? You're fucking delusional. And actually, you're probably much more delusional than I am, depending who the fuck you are. And we all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Cause goddamn. Literally all these fucking old men just like clawing their way to victory. Like, bitch, you're giving The Exorcist. And I do it pro bono. The church don't pay me to talk some sense into you. And even when I'm trying to talk sense into some people, they're like, yeah, no. You just proved the point that you are so, like, you're not even building a wall on, like, romance for a good thing. You're, like, doing it for, like, you're doing it for retarded reasons. You're doing it for your ego, your pride. You're just like, no, yeah, I know better. Do you? I don't think so. Like, go die and come back and let me know if you know better. And let me know what God says. Let me know. God, men piss me off. Like, legit. Sometimes I just want to punch them. I see one. I don't know. It's just the patriarchy. Yes, I'm saying it. The patriarchy. You're just no bueno, okay? No bueno. Like, go get some therapy, okay? Go get some fucking therapy. Before fucking Artemis gets your ass and goes and gets your ass. Fuck. I stutter so much. Before Artemis goes and gets your ass. Yeah, because if we're gonna talk about gods, we're gonna talk about God. Okay, Zeus. Okay, the what is it called? Noah's Ark? What is it? The El Diluvio? That shit is horrible. I can just imagine. But supposedly everyone was evil, right? So if that's how God did it, why don't we just do that at Israel? I'm kidding. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's so many crazy right-wingers over there, but there's also some people that are on the right side. But it's like, sometimes I feel like the people that are on the right side aren't harsh enough. And that's how you create terrorists, because you just give them no choice. They just want to one-up you because you're fucking them over constantly. And people are like, terrorists, bitch. You probably created them. Your father, your grandfather, I don't know, whoever the fuck you idolize in office, in Senate, in wherever, they probably created that cycle. You weren't supposed to be there. And maybe the way you were supposed to be there, You didn't do it that way. You didn't do it the right way. You didn't come with a basic human fucking decency thing of like being like, hey, I brought you a glass of wine. I mean a bottle of wine. I brought you some croissants. I brought you some chocolate. I brought you something. My company, my good company, not my fucking hateful, gaslighting, toxic, and overbearing company. You're just like, you're just a colonizer, dude. You need to come correct to these places. If you're gonna go and be going into another, if you're gonna go into another land, like, come in there with the right intentions. Come in there the right way. And if it doesn't work out for you being there, if you end up dying there, you weren't supposed to be there. And it doesn't apply to me wanting to go to Palestine. It doesn't apply because we all know what's going on in there, and it's fucking insanity. It's degenerate. It's degeneracy, peak degeneracy. It's peak degeneracy. I don't know. The land of degenerates, Israel. And how they're like, we should kill more Palestinians. Are you fucking... Yeah. You are. You're on the wrong side of history. So, I got therapy. Okay, guys? Stop mentioning BetterHelp. All it does is make me so mad for the people that can't afford it. For the people who mental health is like a fucking luxury. It's like something that they will never be able to afford. And even if they can get it, it's not even their priority. Even if they are getting it sometimes, it's not a priority. Getting food, which they can barely get, their family needing medicine, I don't know, whatever it is that they need, like. So yeah, please don't be delusional on me, telling me to get therapy. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't need therapy. It's like that meme that I talked about that little koala, and it's like hugging a stump of a tree, and it's like all shook and shit, and then there's like two white people in the back like, hey, look, that koala has mental health problems or issues, and it's like, bitch, he wouldn't be there if you weren't fucking cutting off all those trees. The whole barren land, like, you took away their ability to explore, to go from tree to tree. You took their ability to eat. You took their food. You took everything, basically. And you just left a stump. A severed fucking stump. And now, all the koala sees is like, I'm shook. Like, what the fuck is this? And you're gaslighting the two white people. Oh, look, that koala has mental gaslighting. Don't gaslight me. I'm not mentally unwell without reason. And if you are mentally well, knowing everything that's going on, if it doesn't haunt you at least a little, if you don't have at least a little PTSD from watching all of this, you need to get yourself checked out. Like, that's a fucking tall tale sign of you being close to like a sociopath, or like having something in the dark triad, like Machiavellian, I don't know, psychopathy, fucking, I don't know what is wrong with you fully, because I don't know you fully. Maybe your parents just taught you to be a piece of shit. They taught you to hate anything that is different, that you don't know about. Like, they taught you to fear. They taught you to fear change. fear diversity. I really don't know what your problem is. I don't know what your fucking problem is, but I can imagine. I hate you, basically. Go suck a dick. Go wank one away from me. Like, do something. Do something. But stay the fuck out of the way, because you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit! I'm always fucking... I'm just always repeating myself. And it still doesn't click for you. It doesn't fucking click. So it's like, how else can I... How else? Oh, should I do it with your love language? Should I convince you through your love language? Is that how you want me to convince you? I don't know. No. Men are gross. Yeah, men are gross. So, oh yeah, John Fetterman. You're a glutton, dude. You're literally a glutton. That right there, those actions right there, gluttony. And you're doing it for the wrong side of history. Like, what the fuck? Why do you pretend? Your version of pretending ain't even a good one. Like, at least Candace Owens is making racist people be like, hey, this black lady ain't alright. Like, no, this black lady is alright. Like, she alright. Black people are alright. There are some that are on our side, right? Because there's some right-wingers, crazy right-wingers from small-ass towns that they are so stuck in their ways. And I love this example. When my husband was in the military, he had this one white friend tell this black guy, can you fucking imagine this? Can you imagine this? Like, this is real. He told the black guy, you know, you're pretty alright for an N-word with a hard R. You're the only one I wouldn't shoot. Because he came from a hick-ass town, probably. And even if there were black people in his town, he probably didn't associate with any of them. He didn't find common ground with any of them. He just knew about their stereotypes. How else do you break it up for those kind of people? That not all black people are against them. Not all black people are the enemy. Not all black people are the scum of society. If they see a prominent black lady who gets attention, repeating what they like to hear, hearing what they want to hear, they're bound to, a lot of those little racist kids that are like, black people, all of them, I hate them all, they're bound to see her and be like, well, this one ain't that bad. Like, you get it? But John Fetterman, who the fuck are you? What demographic are you working for, you bald fuck? Like, Nazis? Skinhead? Shit? Like, what is going on? I mean, I could make a whole conspiracy theory about what's really going on. I mean, I don't know if it's what's really going on. I just feel like I could make conspiracy theories, like quite a few scenarios for everything. And I actually want to talk about the fucking COVID ones, because those are so fun. But I feel like I'm going to get canceled. Like, they're going to be like, she's a crazy right-winger, yada, yada, yada. Like, goddamn, dude. Like, I can't just be a hippie in peace and say, no, I don't want shots. I don't want shots. Like, I don't. Because I'm scared of them. Like, bitch, I got this done. And it was nerve-wracking. But it was like I knew where this was going, and I knew it goes through, and I knew there was no bone in the way. Like here, I don't know. My butt, I've gotten injections on my butt where like it turned into a lump because I tensed my leg or whatever, my muscle. I tensed it, and then like I was like walking around sore for days. Like no, this I got over it. Like an hour later, I forgot it was like, it just hurts when you're like cleaning it, maybe like slightly. It stings. Not that bad, but injections scare me. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's just, ugh. And also, yeah, I don't care if you think I'm crazy for conspiring about the side effects. It's just like, bruh, like I don't even like taking fucking ibuprofen because I know that the side effects of it are like gonna fuck up your stomach. Like it's gonna, the stomach bile gets acidic, gives you like it just heartburn, not just heartburn, like gastritis. I don't know, everything. I think about the side effects. Fucking vitamins. I think they're kind of useless now that I know about them. Are we gonna be like, oh, she's a crazy conspiracy theorist because she won't take vitamins? Bitch, I literally didn't even get an x-ray because I didn't think it mattered. I don't think it matters. So yeah, I don't think my priority was like, oh, I gotta save myself from COVID, when I was thinking, oh, I wish I was dead. This is a shitty fucking world. Why the fuck am I stuck here? In this shitty fucking world, in this very beautiful place that I can't even fully enjoy. Because no one has time for the good little things. You'd rather be on your computer. You'd rather be on your phone, comparing yourselves to others. Just go take a detox, like a dopamine detox. Go, I don't know, social media detox. Like, do that at least once in your life. And if you're a person that suffers greatly from insecurity, do it a lot. I don't know. People are just so stuck with, the easy rewards, instant gratification. So I couldn't enjoy a pretty place because I thought that I was supposed to do it with my partner. And if my partner wasn't willing to do it with me, then it didn't matter if I did it at all. Such a pretty place. And I couldn't enjoy it because I was at the fucking, I don't know, I put myself there. So lame. I don't know why I always get all whiny and cryy, especially when I'm drunk. Guys, I'm not bipolar. I'm just typically drunk. I'm sober right now. But I wish I was drunk. I wish I had drugs. Yeah. And I wish I could give my drugs to like idiots that are all fucking psychopathic, and I'd just be like, here, take some drugs and like chill the fuck out. Have a trip. Literally take a 12-hour trip on your couch watching Yellow Submarine and other things. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember anymore. There was something else that I wanted to mention. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk about COVID conspiracy. Yeah, I'll do that some other video so that I can like make a whole thing, whole examples on why I'm not a crazy conspiracy theorist for not wanting to get the COVID vaccine, and also just some fun conspiracy theories that I have. about like what it might be, what it was, because I have quite a few. Some of them are like they did it for a good reason, and some of them are like they did it for a bad reason, and some of them are like it was just miscommunication and accidents and miscommunication. I don't know. It could go many a way. But I think my favorite one is the one where they did it for good. Probably isn't real, but it's a theory, and there's quite a few theories. And I've never had dreams about COVID, so I don't fucking know. It's a blank. But I do have dreams about other things. And last night, someone was trying to stop me from getting my revenge. And I still kind of got it, but it wasn't as sweet. I didn't get to enjoy it as much. And then someone fed me well. It was a good dream. It was a bad dream because I didn't get my revenge. And it was a bad dream because I was also being mistreated. But it was a good dream in the end because someone fed me. Which brings me back to sometimes fights start because someone's hungry. Yeah. They could pray as much as they wanted. But under an oppressor, you're always going to be hungry for more. You're going to be starving for the things that they take away from you. You're going to be starving for what you rightfully own. You rightfully fucking own. Like, dignity. You own it. It should be yours. But they're going to starve you of it because they're the oppressor. They're disgusting. Okay. Yeah, I think I had a good talk. Good fucking talk, okay? Take the L. Right here. Look. We're here. Okay. Have a nice day, tools. Bye.